certainly is in downtown Cape of Paphos, there's no doubt about it. It's dusk time, the sun is setting over the Cape of Paphos Harbour. You never know, we might get there just in time to watch those final glows casting over downtown Cape of Paphos. All that's missing is you. I promise you, today was a spectacality of a day indeed. The sky was unbelievably blue. The sea, oh my God, it was a turquoise blue. Mr. Paul, you guessed it, he was dressed head to toe in blue. That must mean one thing, all that's missing is you. We're on the Hotels Road and we're making our way deep into downtown Cape of Paphos. Perhaps one of these hotels may be one that's waiting especially for you. For example, the Ivamari on the left hand side, a luxury adults only hotel, and it could be that place that's waiting, really waiting just for you. What's next? Well, this is the Leonardo Cypria Bay coming up on the left hand side, and then next door to that is its sister hotel, the Leonardo Cypria Maris Hotel. And of course, one or two of our superstar members have stayed in these hotels and told us that they are absolutely fabulous, so you should have no worries. Ledra Beach, that's coming up on the left hand side. Next door to that, very popular hotel indeed, one of the oldest hotels in Paphos. It's been refurbed quite a few times over the years, and of course that is the Athena Beach Hotel. And next door to that is the Athena Royal Beach. That's an adults only version of that hotel, and they're sitting on the blueness and the cusp of that blue Mediterranean Sea. Let's keep on going and name one or two along the way, and perhaps one or two other businesses that might be of interest to you. On the other side of the road here is a nice little shopping area. There's one or two restaurants and bars in there. One or two of the shops are empty, but there is a good Doctors, and there's shops all the way along here. So if you are in this area, you shouldn't struggle to find what you might want. If you take a left there, you go to the Lewis Imperial Beach Hotel, one of the most popular hotels in Paphos, especially if your name is Sir Matt of the Dyers, and of course Lady Sally Briars. Restaurants after restaurant, tea for two, the Cavalli restaurant, the Rib Shack restaurant. Upstairs is a Chinese restaurant, and the Gabor restaurant, which is a French restaurant. Maybe when Sir Ronaldo and his beauty, Lady Sylvie, come back to Paphos, perhaps we should go and try some snails and those kind of things in the Gabor. This is known as the Triangle, by the way. Lots of restaurants and bars, music bars, those kind of things. The Ampura Resort on the left-hand side, and then this skyscraper is the brand new Soho Park in downtown Cape of Paphos. Some spectacular apartments, by the way. Obviously the view from the very top, you can probably see all around the world, because by Cyprus standards it's a pretty high building indeed. On the left hand side is the Anesthesia Beach Bar. Of course it sits right on the beach, and it's a golden sand beach, by the way, and it's a car park, but I warn you now, make sure that you pay on the smart app for the ticket, otherwise the little barrows in blue are going to nick you and you're going to get an infringement on your credit card. The Amavi Luxury 5-star Hotel, and again it's on the left. Next door to that is the Alexander the Great. Now I'd like to say a big thank you to some of the guys that keep on coming back to the channel, and for the guys that keep on funding the channel. They fund it via super thanks on YouTube itself. We thank you very much for that, and of course they go that extra mile and hunt us down on the Buy Me a Coffee platform. They must Google these magic words: Marika and me, buy me a coffee, Marika and me. Up will come our landing page, and that's where you can read a little bit more about us, and of course choose to gift us that virtual coffee or two. And we do thank you very much indeed. The Almira Hotel, that's on the left hand side. This is a 5-star hotel again, by the way. And then the last one along, coming up on the left hand side, will be what was called the Paphos Beach Hotel many years ago, wasn't it, Dayman? Yeah, but now for the last few years it has been called the Annabelle Hotel. Who's coming there? I'll tell you who's coming there. Our girl Lady Jan, and of course her man Sir Mal. Hopefully they'll come and hunt me down in the Cape Paphos Promenade and Harbour area, and perhaps join me for a drink at the Pelican restaurant. So back to the thanking of the people. I'd like to thank some of the superstar members on the platform. These are people that gift us every single month to make sure that we keep going and keep lubricated. If your name's Lady Rachel, Sir Jace from downtown in York, thank you very, very much indeed. If your name is Lord Kevin of Liverpoolshire, and of course his girl Lady Kath, we thank you very, very much indeed, and we'll look forward to seeing you when you come to downtown Paphos. Paphos Promenade is coming up right in front of us, and it's packed, there's no doubt about it. There's a lot of people wandering around. Perhaps they're going to go and get something to eat, perhaps they're going to go and get a drink, or perhaps they're going to come and look for Mr. Paul, who's going to be sitting in the Pelican restaurant. And tonight, as a complete and utter surprise to me, I was joined by two superstars, two legends on the channel. I'd like to thank them for the surprise, and I'd like to thank them for coming to see me off piste, should we say, because normally they come in around November and December, but they've sneaked a little holiday in to come and make sure that Mr. Paul is not on his Todd. Who are they? A couple of barons, or as I call them, a couple of pains. Baron Jeremy, Baron Simon, thank you very, very much for jetting into downtown Paphos, and one of these days, well, I'll chuck you in the trunk and take you up to the Troodos Mountains. Talking about the Troodos Mountains, Lady Andrea, she's a good girl because she checks all the traffic lights and does her very best to keep on green, especially for me. But apparently, Mr. Mart, yes, he's a Mr. again, we're going to have to demote him, has been a naughty boy. So she wants me to chuck him in the trunk and take him up to the Troodos Mountains. So, Mr. Mart, when you come to Paphos, enjoy your first few days, and then we're going to take you to the Troodos Mountains, and, well, you can walk back, shall we say. And at this time of year, well, you're probably not going to get back alive. Only joking, by the way, not. So, Paphos Harbour is coming up. It really is a busy night, by the way. Another metal post's been knocked down there, which is good, because slowly but surely these metal posts that are supposed to stop us parking on the pavements are getting bent, shall we say. So normality will return to downtown Paphos, and we'll be able to park wherever the hell we like this gentleman in front. Is he going straight? Is he doing? It doesn't look clear, is it? No. He's only thinking about me, and of course me. Luckily for me, my name is me, so I think about me an awful lot. Downtown Paphos, like I say, the sun has vanished now. I'm pretty sure at the sunset viewing point at the end of the harbour, you would have got the spectacality of a view indeed. So please, if you are in Paphos, make sure that you come down to the promenade harbour area and perhaps strut your stuff to the brand new sunset viewing point and grasp the phenomena and watch as that sun goes down. Tell you what, it will take your breath away. Downtown Paphos Harbour, there it is on the left hand side. We're going to circumnavigate it and go to the rear and give you a quick view out into the blue Mediterranean Sea. And you never know, we might, if we're very, very lucky, just catch those last golden rays as they kiss and hug the blue Mediterranean Sea. As I keep saying, please don't forget, if you do like what you see, hit the like, click that subscribe, and please don't forget to keep on coming back for Mr. Paul's Madness as he takes you on his travels and wanderings in and around Paphos. And of course, if there's somewhere that you'd like me to go, you drop in the comments, gift us a coffee or two, and guess what? That video will be coming especially for you. Now, if your name is Miss Dawn, there's a young man in your life who's not that young. He's 16, so he is young, but I thought he was an awful lot younger. Thank you very, very much for that coffee. And yes, I did enjoy it very, very much indeed. Let's see if we can get that view. The lights are slowly coming on, so this area lights up like a Christmas tree. And there are still people gathered about, and of course they understand that they've had a spectacality of an evening indeed. What a great, great place to come and gather your thoughts, take some pictures, and of course look out into the blue Mediterranean Sea. Let's go and park up. Let's go for a dismount, because I've got a hot latte in the Pelican restaurant, and I'm pretty sure it's waiting especially for me. I'd like to do a final shout out to some of the guys that come back every single day. I understand a lot of people do, but if I don't know who you are, I can't mention you. So drop in the comments, write a comment, just say who you are and where you're from, and I will take great, great pleasure in mentioning you. If your name is the greatest metal detecting man in the world who just happens to drive a Tesla, not that that's bad, as long as it doesn't, yeah, he knows what I mean. So Marcus, big, big shout out to you and a thank you. Of course, Sir Daniel, I thank you very, very much. Please say a big, big hello to Lady Sherry, who's always, always right. If your name's Sir Ronaldo, thank you very, very much indeed. Lord of the Jake, thank you very, very much indeed. Of course, Baron Jeremy, Baron Simon, thank you very, very much indeed. And I know there's a girl in downtown Nantwich. She's in charge of the Nantwich crew. Big, big shout out to Lady Jessica, of course, the man of her dreams and our great friend. That's Lord Simon. Big shout out to Princess Meghan and my little mate, who is still little, so I can say whatever I want at the moment. Of course, that's my mate, Gangster Max. Thanks for watching, and we're now hunting for a car parking space. But luckily for Mr. Paul, he can be quite imaginative with his parking, because I've lived in Cyprus a long time, and if you want to learn how to park, the best thing to do is to understand how Cypriot culture works, and it's as simple as this. There are no parking spaces, so what you do is invent one that never ever existed. So watch this, I'm about to invent a parking space which doesn't exist. There you go. And you get a view out into the blue Mediterranean Sea, and of course a glimpse of the Ocean Vision Super Cruiser on the right hand side. That's the all-inclusive 5-star luxury super cruiser, and it's huge, by the way. It's got 5 decks because one deck is underwater. And of course, if you want to book on there, go and see the man with the sexiest legs in the world. That's our Major Tom, and of course his girl, the sexy Roxy. Thanks for watching, and I'll look forward to your company again very, very soon indeed. There we are. Let's lock it up. Let's get a big boy. Yes, Lord of the Martin, and a big shout out to your girl, and of course that is Lady Victoria. I'm going to go smoke a big boy in the Paphos Harbour.